What is one thing you have not told your wife? My wife and I were in a long-distance relationship for a year before we got married. During that time, I was in a bad place mentally. I was depressed and I didn't want to burden her with my problems. I was also struggling with my sexuality. I had always been attracted to women, but I was starting to have feelings for men as well. I didn't know how to deal with these feelings, and I was afraid of what my wife would think if she found out. One night, I was feeling particularly low. I went out to a bar and ended up going home with a guy. We didn't do anything, but I felt terrible about it afterwards. I knew I had crossed a line, and I promised myself I would never do anything like that again. I also realized that I needed to get help for my depression. I started seeing a therapist, and I eventually came to terms with my sexuality. I realized that I was bisexual, and that was okay. I also realized that I loved my wife, and I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. I never told my wife about that night, or about my struggles with my sexuality. I didn't want to hurt her, and I didn't want to risk losing her. I know that some people might think I'm a bad person for keeping this from her, but I honestly believe that it was the best thing for our relationship.